Hey guys, how are you today? I have some swap mail. I think this other one might be swap mail too. Let me check really quick. I got 2 envelopes in the mail today. I know one of them is from the ticket swap. And so is the other one. Cool. So they're both from the ticket swap, and the first one I've already opened because I couldn't resist. It was a really fat, puffy envelope, and I couldn't resist. It's from Rosemary Morris in Arkansas. Thank you, Rosemary. She did a really pretty job on the envelope, and you know, that butterfly stamp, I've gotten quite a few of them over the years from different people, and I've collected them and used them on different things, and I love that stamp. It's so cool. She, of course, sent me some tickets, and she included some extras. You didn't have to do that. I thank you for it, but you didn't have to. So let me share with you guys. So first, let me show you her tickets. I thought she did some really pretty tickets that are going to be great to use in my journals. I love this one with Betty Boop on it. Look at that. And then there's this one. They're all different. I love that. And then here's one more. I love this one with a key. It's very cool. So I love those. Then she included this really cute 2015 little desk calendar. I could probably hang it from my bulletin board. It says Aloha Hawaii, the place where I do want to move to, along with Claudia and Peta too, I think. Got to get my daughter through college first, and all of that stuff. Anyway, she also sent me this little book, this little journal. It's one signature, and she says that this is what she does with her scraps. She makes little books, and then she uses them to write notes or draw or just tear out the pages for collage. But, you know, she kind of collects her little bits and pieces of scrap paper in these little journals. It is so cute. So there's the cover, and she put a G for Gina. I love the paper. And it's got one sewn signature, and then it's just got the note and different pieces of scrap paper, and some of it's just note paper, some of it's copy paper, some of it's scrapbooking paper, lined paper, all different kinds of paper. I think it's a great idea, Rosemary. Thank you so much for sending me one of these. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to hang on to it till I figure that out, because it's really cool. I might have to put it in my travel journal. You know, I'm thinking that, you know, I go on one of my trips, maybe I might use it to, you know, collage a whole trip to somewhere in this one little, that would be interesting. I might like that. So anyway, thank you very much. Oh, and she also sent me these stickers. They're very cute too. And then today when I went to go get the mail, I got this other envelope, which I haven't opened yet. And this is from my friend and fellow Crazy Island family member, Cindy Utter. She's also one of my new helpers with the embellishment swap. And she and Anne are both doing a great job. Let's see. I'll open the envelope. She stamped her envelope, which is yellow, with some really great stamps. One says, when it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. I love that. Love with all your heart. Hello. And then there's these 2, I'll cover up her address. These 2 foxes. And so she has all these stamped images, which, you know, I'm going to end up cutting out and using in my journal somewhere. And then I've got her tickets inside here that she sent me. A couple of extras, it looks like, too. We'll do the tickets first. And a little note from her. Caution, artist at work. Cindy, you know that one's perfect for me. I should say caution, messy artist at work. Or absent-minded artist. Oh. Let's see. It's a beautiful day. I love that. And then this one just says love, and that's funny because I had to make 2 batches of tickets, and my second one I had some that had love on it, so I love that. I like this heart stamp that you used on here, Cindy. That's really cute. And then this one says, Love Life. Cool. Which again, friends, great minds think alike, because I did one that says Love Life. I don't know if it was in your packet or not, but it was in the second round of packets. I know that. So, and then she wrote a little note for me on some jelly printed cardstock, which is really cool. And then there's this little envelope full of little small bits and bobs. So let's see what's in here. Some really pretty handmade papers. Little scraps and little bits and things. I love that. They'll be fun to collage onto a journal page or a Rolodex card or something. And then this one. And then she did a stamped colored image for me. A face. I love that. Thank you so much, Cindy. I appreciate it. Love you bunches. You know that. Okay. And then I was out running errands today, furiously trying to get stuff done. It's my one day that I had an art thing that I wanted to get done today that I did get done between bouts of running errands. I did some this morning, and then I had to wait to do some more when I went to pick up the mail. But anyway, one of the ones I did this morning was I went to Tuesday morning. I had to go to Costco, which is, if you're not in the United States or in a place where you know what that is, it's a warehouse shopping place, you know, where you get discount groceries and all that stuff. I hate going there because it's always crowded. There's always a line at the register. It's just obnoxious. So when I do go, I go early in the morning and I try to get in and out before most people even get in there. You know, I park my car and I get there before they open, and there's like maybe 3 cars in the parking lot. I was in and out in 20 minutes, and when I came out, the parking lot was full, like really full, and it's a big parking lot. Anyway, so before I left, after I loaded up my car, I went to Tuesday Morning, which is in the same strip mall. And I'm glad I did. It's right there, so when I do have to go to Costco, I usually do stop there, and I look for bargain, discounted art supplies and things like that. And sometimes I'll find something for around the house, a storage solution. But today I was so happy because I found some Grumbacher watercolor brushes. They had a few different kinds that I haven't tried before, so I thought I would get them and try them because they were so cheap. So this first one is Assorted Natural Hairs, nickel plated. It doesn't say, it just says Assorted Natural Hairs. And it has price tags right over the top of it. It's got a flat. Okay, anyway, it was $1.99. Turn on some light. And it looks like there is a flat, a filbert, and a round for $1.99. Assorted Natural Hairs. And then this one is nylon, and I have actually some nylon watercolor brushes. I do actually really like them. And Grumbacher's a good name. I have a Grumbacher acrylic brushes in my private stash here in the studio. I also use Grumbacher at Michael's because they're the sponsor of the painting and drawing classes at Michael's. So I really like their brushes. They hold up really well. These were $3.99. These synthetic nylon brushes. I'll show you these. These were $3.99 for 3, and it looks like there's 3 flats, different size flats. A number 2, a number 4, and a number 6 flat. Oh, and this one does say on the top, a number 6 round, a number 4 filbert, and a 1/2 inch flat on this first one. And this one was the one that was $1.99. And then this one was $3.99, and this is Mixed Golden Torii Filaments. I could look it up, but I honestly don't know what that means. I have no idea. But it's a number 4 filbert, a 1/4 inch stroke brush, and a number 5 round for $3.99. So I thought that was a really good deal, and I always can use watercolor brushes. When I first started down this artistic path, I used the same brushes for watercolor, acrylic, ink, whatever. I have learned over the years that there's a reason that experienced artists tell you that you really should have separate brushes for separate mediums. You don't have to, granted, but you really will, your brushes will last a lot longer if you do. And I do enjoy my watercoloring a lot, and it's way past time I have separate brushes. It's only been in the last year that I separated out my watercolor brushes and had some separate things for that. While I was there, I was leaving and I saw these two brushes that I decided that I would get. These are by Ranger. These are the Perfect Pearls pigment powder brushes, and these were $1.99 for the two. And you have this one, which I have one of already in my stash of stuff in my acrylic brushes, and I use it for different acrylic things, and I really like it. This one I think I'm going to put in with my watercolor brushes. And then this is a round one, just a small. So that's cool. So I thought that was a really good bargain. Then I went to my local fabric store. It's called Hancock Fabrics. They are nationwide, but I don't know that they're everywhere nationwide. They used to be a much bigger chain, I think, than they are now. It's mostly a fabric store, fabric and upholstery stuff. They have a little bit of craft stuff in the back and some home decor, but mostly it's a fabric store. But I thought was right next to someplace else I needed to go this morning, so I thought, let me just pop in. I haven't been in there in like 8 months because I don't do that much sewing anymore. And I'm glad I did, because I ran into all of these Studio G, these small stamp sets, and also they had some of the acrylic blocks. And you know what? Most of these, you know how much they were? They were on clearance, and I didn't know it till I got to the register. 9 cents. Yes, you heard me correctly. 9 cents. There was only 2 of them that were 99 cents. And I think this was one of them. I don't know what the other one was. The rest of them were 9 cents. 9! Like $3, and I think it was $3.86, including tax, for all of this stuff. Or less. I don't even know. It was so cheap. 9 cents. I was just like, it's how much? That threw me for a loop. I should have probably gone back and gotten some more. But these are just the small little Studio G stamp sets, which I like. I don't do lots of card making anymore. In fact, I got rid of almost all my card making stamps. I like to have some of these little stamps around, though. Sometimes when I do send out Happy Mail, you know, the little stamps are great for stamping on a tag or making a ticket or something like that. And I really enjoy that part of our online community, not only here on YouTube, but in Crazy Island Family and on Facebook. And so I wanted to add a few more of these small stamp sets to my stash for that. And so I got this one that says, "Great job, it's a beautiful day," with these 2 cute little birds. And then I got this one that says, "Love you, laugh out loud, and good times," with this cute little owl at the bottom in a sweater. I got 2 small, you know, I misplace my little acrylic blocks. Well, the story about misplacing things, but anyway, it's funny in a not so funny way. I got this one for Valentine's. Actually, this might be one of the ones that was 99 cents. It says "Be Mine," and it says "I love you," and it has all these cute hearts on it. I've got this one that says "Believe." Cheers, blessings to you, and love life. I got this one. It says "Sending thanks," which is a sentiment that I will use, but I got it because I really like the flower on there. That would be cute on a tag. I could totally see that on a tag. And then this one just says "Hello," but I liked these banners that were on here. I really liked the little banners. They were cute. So anyway, 9 cents. Yeah, that was a good bargain. And then, yeah, earlier this week I was working on a page for Journaling Crazy Island Style for February, trying to get February all finished, which I did this week. I have to film promos and scan pages. Oh, crap, I better scan pages for Claudia. She needs one of them on Sunday. Anyway, I was trying to get all that done, and I took out a piece of vintage ephemera that I wanted to use on one of the pages, and I put it somewhere safe. You can hear the story coming, can't you? Yeah, it was so safe I lost it for a whole day. I ended up using something else on the page, And my daughter came in here, and she was only in here for like 30 seconds, and she found it. Do you know where she found it? Hanging from a clip. One of these. From a hook. Right over my work table. Right next to the camera. Oh, boy. Yeah, so I felt like this big. I still haven't found my needle nose pliers and wire cutters yet. I do think they're up there in the corner. I just need to get up there. I haven't had time. I think that's it. I've just realized I have a whole bunch of scanning to do today before I can relax and think that my work is done today. But I'm going to take all my small stamps. I have a few more that are up in my stamp binders. I'm going to pull them out, and the camera is sitting on top of a box that I pulled out of storage in the garage, and I am going to put all my small stamp sets and these 2 acrylic blocks in a box together so that when I want to work on tags or something, I can just pull this little box down with all these little tiny stamps in it, and that will work for me. I hope it gives you guys some ideas of what you can do, and you know, look for bargains everywhere. Of course, these stamps surprised me. You know, some of them were 99 cents, which is still a good deal. 9 cents though, 9 cents. You know, maybe it was the 3 blue ones that were 99 cents, but then the rest of them were not. I know the acrylic blocks were 9 cents. 9 cents. Shocking. So anyway, look around, and you know, you never know. Your fabric store has probably a little small arts and crafts section too, and if they don't sell too much and they don't have a high turnover, you know, good stuff probably goes on clearance. So, you know, give it a try, and you know, if you're in the area, pop in. And you know, brushes too. These brushes are a good deal at Tuesday morning. I was surprised. I walked around and I didn't really expect to find anything. I thought, turned the corner, I was like, ooh, paintbrushes. Now, do I really need them? You know, maybe not, but I don't have a lot of watercolor brushes. Watercolor brushes can be very pricey, so I try to get the best quality brush I can when they're on sale at a good price. Now, I do prefer the ones with the acrylic handles, only because I have a really bad habit of leaving my brushes in water for way longer than they should. So the wooden handles always come loose on me, and that's just because I'm lazy, honestly. All right. I think that's it for right now. I hope you all have a great day. I hope you've had a great week. I am teaching at Michael's tomorrow morning, and then I think I'm off. But that's okay. I've got lots of video to edit and promos to film and pages to scan. I better scan those pages for Claudia. I'm going to forget. It is on my list, which is somewhere. Oh, over here. Oh, and if you're in the San Jose area, February 19th, 20th, and 21st, there is a, what is it? It's a quiltcraftsew.com. It's a sewing show, Bay Area Quilt Craft and Sewing Festival. It's at the San Mateo County Event Center in San Mateo, and sewing, quilting, needle arts, and crafts. Now, I know we're mixed media artists, and you're like, why is she telling me about this? See, but you never know what kind of stuff you're going to find at a show like this that you can use in your art journals, to make an art journal cover, to use in your mixed media. You never know. And, you know, worst case scenario, you go up to San Mateo and you don't find anything that you like. If you're up that way, make sure you stop at Scrounger's Center for Reusable Art Parts, which is in San Francisco. Don't forget about Daiso in Daly City, the Japanese dollar store. And in San Francisco, there's, I think, at least 2 locations. In Oakland, I think there's 1. Dick Blick. Hello. And I think there's a Utrecht and a Flax up there somewhere, too. So, you know, you can make a whole day of it. But you never know what you're going to find here. Maybe just find a really great pair of scissors. You know, you never know. But anyway, I got this in the mail, so I thought I'd tell you guys about it. And I have this, so if I buy a sewing machine, I get $25 off. I don't need another sewing machine. But anyway, yeah, I might, if I have time, I might go. All right, that's it for right now. Everybody have a great day. Don't forget to have a great week, and do something nice for yourself, because you deserve it. I'll see you later.